It's been a poor start, and all I can say is that I think we're already out of the title race before it's even begun. Hello and welcome back to some more Football Manager 2021 and part 62 of the Sir Alex Ferguson Challenge with Aston Villa. Today we've got two huge games in the Premier League, one against Leeds United and then one against Wolverhampton Wanderers. We've got quite the run of fixtures coming up where if we can win them, we can get right back into it, but we're going to need to start today. So before we get into things, I do want to show you some transfer business that we did towards the end of the window. As you can see, Ollie Watkins, he has gone to Wolverhampton Wanderers. We've sold him for £18 million, which I think was a decent deal in the end. He's 30-year-old now. He was a brilliant player in his day, but you can see none of his attributes are over 15 anymore, and he is definitely declining now, and hopefully, we'll see that proven at Wolves. All the best to him. Maybe he can go there and he can go and grab 10, 15 goals for them. I'm not so sure he would have done that for us. This is the Wolves squad. If you're interested at the moment, it looks like Raul Jimenez has gone. Yeah, there you go. Jimenez joined Tigres in Mexico, I think. He's 35 years old now, goodness me. But still was doing pretty well at Wolves. I mean, I would have certainly been playing him. But he did go on loan to Seattle Sounders last year. I mean, why did they do that? What? That's so bizarre. He scored 10 goals in 15 appearances for them last year, and they sent him out on loan in January. That seems like a very bizarre decision, and he's already scored 2 in 7 for his new team. So, yeah, a bit of a mistake there. But, yeah, I didn't want to talk about Wolves. Let's have a look once again at our transfer business. And we have brought in 3 new signings since you last saw us. Max Norman Williamson has come in as another centre-half option. He's actually come in and done very well, actually. So he's now part of our first-choice centre-back pairing. He's come in for £27 million from FC Porto. He's had some excellent seasons there. Came up on the scout reports, and he's very good, actually. He's a good player for most Premier League sides. 3.5-star ability and potential as well to improve because he is only 23, and we've managed to bring in another wonder kid, Davison Villela, 18-year-old Brazilian player, got some excellent attributes: 17 first touch, 16 crossing, 17 balance, 16 acceleration, good pace, decent finishing as well, good dribbling. This guy's going to be excellent. 17 technique, 15 determination. That's always a good one in an 18-year-old. And actually, when I bought him, I didn't know he was a wonder kid. That's only come through since he's joined the club. So that really is another fantastic player to have. So he can play on the right-hand side primarily. He can also play in central midfield as well if we needed him to. So that's a good player to have. And on deadline day, we brought in Alexander Soroth to come in and replace Ollie Watkins. Only 8.75 million on this guy. Had an excellent season in the Bundesliga last year, so hoping that he can pull that out again. It just gives us something a little bit different. He's kind of a target man type player. He's got excellent finishing. He's got decent pace, and he is a very well-rounded striker, really. I'm looking for his height. Where's his height? Is it going to be on information? No idea. Where is his height? Is it on attributes? Am I just blind? He's left-footed, which is good to know. I can't see his height anywhere on there. Now, I'm playing on a pretty big screen, so maybe I'm just missing it. But, yeah, I don't know what his height is. I know he likes to be a target man, and that's... oh, no, here it is, 194 centimetres. So that's 6'5"-ish, isn't it? So Yeah, that's pretty tall, and he's come in as our fourth best striker. He's actually slightly better than Jorge Salles apparently, so I think it's an improvement on Ollie Watkins, and certainly a lot less money. He's 30 years old as well, already worth 29.5 million. I think that could turn out to be a very, very positive signing. But the bad news is, since you last saw us, we haven't done that well. It's been a very poor start to the season. We lost 1-0 to Manchester City, despite them being down to 10 men. We were by far the better team in that match and couldn't come out with the victory. We did recover to beat Wolves 3-1 in the Cup. Tammy Abraham scoring 2 and Oscar Garcia scoring a goal there as well. We then drew 1-1 against Southampton. We went 1-0 up with a fantastic Villela goal on his debut in the 88th minute. I thought, yes, this is the start of the start of the comeback this season. But La Rubia scored in the 93rd minute to ditch our hopes of our first victory of the season. We then came back against Everton after the international break and beat them 4-1. Oscar Garcia, Max Norman Williamson and John Reyes getting his first 2 goals for the club. He then followed that up with another goal against Burnley in the 2nd minute, but we couldn't hold on to the victory there. So I think we've been fairly unlucky. In the last 4 matches, we've been by far the better team. Remember, against Arsenal, we were denied with a 94th minute winner for them, or equaliser for them. Chelsea scored a late goal. So, potentially we have been a little bit unlucky, and when we get into our stride, we are going to start smashing it. Hopefully, that's the plan anyway. We went out of the Cup to Derby County. John Reyes scored 2 goals, but then Derby County came back with a vengeance, scored in the 84th minute, and then beat us on penalties. So it's just one of them seasons so far. But there's still plenty of time to go. We're currently in 14th place with 6 points after 6 games. Of course, a point a game is not going to win you the Premier League. You need to be getting at least 2 points a game, if not 2.5 points a game. So we do need to be pressing on up the league, but a few victories in our next few matches. I'm looking at that schedule and I'm thinking, okay, that's a very tough period. But then we've got another nice little period where we can go on little runs throughout the season, and if we can build up some momentum, we showed last season we can be a dominating team. We really can be, but we've got to get on top of it and quickly. So this is the team that we're going for today against Leeds United. Then we've got Martinez starting in goal with Estevez, Williamson, Brindley and Mendes in defence. Declan Rice and Tom Good make up the middle of the park with Oscar Garcia and Neymar starting wide at John Reyes and Paul Glatzel up top. So let's get into it then. We'll see how we get on today. Hopefully we can get 3 points on the board against this Leeds side. That's what we're hoping for at the end of the day. Leeds have been a side that we've had very big victories against, but also a team that have beaten us quite a few times. So it's a good matchup, and hard to predict really. But hopefully we can come out on top. Here's Rice, gets it to Garcia. Now Reyes on the ball to Estevez. Estevez now forward to Garcia. Garcia on the ball, gets it in. Declan Rice! Oh, that was a great shot, but couldn't quite keep it down and under the bar. That was a shame. That was a shame from Declan Rice there, who had an excellent game against Derby County, so I'm hoping he can keep that up today. John Reyes now pushing on the ball, and this is what he's been doing. He's been getting involved. What a great ball, and Paul Glatzel gets the first goal of the season with his name on it, and it's an excellent goal. Reyes with a brilliant pass. He picked up the ball deep. He went past the Leeds United player with ease, and then he spotted the ball to Paul Glatzel, who is always going to finish from that kind of range, and it's 1-0 after 6 minutes, and that is what we are talking about, boys and girls. Brilliant start for Paul Glatzel. And he's only a 2-star player apparently, but he's got excellent attributes really for a player his age, and we know how good he can be in Football Manager, so I'm persistent with him. Here's Rice, now Glatzel to Tom Good, and Glatzel sets up Tom Good, and that was an excellent finish from Tom Good into the bottom right corner, in off the post. That was awesome. And John Reyes again starting it off. Then Declan Rice to Paul Glatzel, who found an excellent ball through to Tom Good. And that was just awesome to watch. 2-0 up within the first 25 minutes. And things are starting to come together. Here's Ravella with a free kick. And Martinez manages to keep him out. I still haven't trusted Diogo Costa with the gloves yet. This season we gave him a game against Wolves actually in the cup, and that's his only appearance so far this season. I just can't find myself to drop club legend Emiliano Martinez, but here's Glatzel now. Garcia finds Reyes. Can Reyes score again? Yes, he can. What a finish that was. And John Reyes with his 6th goal of the season. He's starting to come good as well, which is awesome because he did have a rocky start to his life at Aston Villa, but now we're playing him up front a lot more, and that's just a brilliant finish. For somebody with 11 finishing or whatever he's had, that is a terrific finish. And it was a tight offside, admittedly, but timed his run beautifully. Garcia's coming good this season as well. So we're 3-0 up before half-time, and you would imagine that's job done now, as long as we don't start conceding goals carelessly. Here's Willock. Oof, over the bar. But Joe Willock, of course, 45... Was it 45 million we got for Joe Willock? That's just insane, isn't it, that we got that much for him. He is valued at 48 million, apparently. But, he's certainly never showed that sort of potential at Aston Villa. And even Emile Smith-Rowe has fell out of favour the last couple of seasons, which is a shame. I'm a big fan of Emile Smith-Rowe, but it's just the direction we've gone in the last couple of years has not really went in his favour, I suppose. Okay, so here's Estevez, now Reyes. Estevez pushing forward on this right-hand side. What's he going to do with it? Garcia gets it in, but only as far as the defender. But Mendes, on his debut, it was actually only recommended he play 45 minutes, so we might bring him off soon. But here he is now on the left-hand side. We'll get a good look at him. It's Neymar. Oh, it's Glatzel. How's that not gone in? How? Glatzel and Reyes managed to mess that up. How? That was crazy. Right, Nuno Mendes, you can come off. Emre Kurt can come on. And we're going to get Neymar off as well. And we'll stick We'll stick Jack Grealish there. And see how he gets on in this match. Yeah, we'll do that. And I think we'll take Tom Good off at some point. How did that not cross the line? That was insane from Paul Glatzel. Nearly got his 2nd of the game, which would have been awesome to see. Here's Emre. Gets it to Grealish. Rice now good. Good forward to Emre now. Emre gets it in. Reyes is there. And couldn't finish. That was a big chance. Norman Williamson gets it forward to Garcia now. Rice. Williamson. Rice. Garcia. Reyes. Estevez. Rice. Oh, great ball, and Jack Grealish scores. That was a brilliant ball through from Declan Rice, and we're 4-0 up against Leeds United. And this is what we've been threatening to do all season, really. Is this sort of football where we're passing it about, finding those wonderful searching through balls. And this has been by far our best performance of the season so far. So, Paul Glatzel's going to go out wide because we're going to stick Jack Grealish in the middle. And we're going to bring on Dominic Calvert-Lewin for these final few minutes, just to give him a bit of time. He hasn't actually scored a goal this season, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, so we'll give him 25 minutes now to try and get one and break his duck for this season. Here's Mesadoro. Oh, good save from Martinez. It would be nice to get a clean sheet, actually. We haven't had one this season. Here's Garcia. Gets it forward to John Reyes. Oh, what a goal that is from John Reyes. That was pure inspiration, and that is an early contender for goal of the season. Martinez cleared. Calvert-Lewin got it on his head. Garcia passed it forward. John Reyes took one touch, absolutely walloped it, and that was just incredible. That is an £80 million player if ever I saw one, and he is scoring for fun. His stats are going up. Long shots 15. That's interesting to know. It's into the middle. Brindley away. Here's Reyes. Can you go and get your hat-trick now? Go on, son. Reyes, what a run this has been. Reyes keeps going. And he doesn't get his hat-trick. That would have been a fantastic hat-trick. It really would have been. Because it was a great finish for the first goal as well. And that would have topped it off. Unfortunately, we've conceded. We haven't got the clean sheet. How long has it been since Emiliano Martinez has kept a clean sheet? That might be something worth looking at. Here's Take, gets it into the middle. Brindley away. Take again. Ravella. Come on, tackle the ball, son. Sanchez forward. Sigurdsson. Oh, well. Gubo scores. And it's 5-2, and it's disappointing to concede 2 goals at the end here. We had such a great performance up to that point, and, you know, we might even concede another one coming up here. Here's Glatzel. Glatzel keeps going. This is great from Paul Glatzel, and Reyes. Oh, that was your chance for a Premier League hat-trick once again, son. He didn't quite manage it, but he is starting to look the bee's knees for us. It's all going to be about making sure we keep him fit and try and avoid any big injuries, because he is still very young, and that sort of thing could very much affect him negatively. And that's a yellow card for Oscar Sanchez. And we've gone over time here. Grealish gets it forward. Brindley there, but that should be full time now. Come on, ref, blow the whistle. He's letting them score another goal, is he? No, there we go. Full time, 5-2. You know, I think that last 5-10 minutes we weren't very good, but we'll certainly settle for that with that victory. We're up to 10th, 9 points from 7 now, and if we win the next game, we could potentially go into the top 4. Who knows? Wolves are a team we've beaten so far this season, so we have got a chance to potentially beat them again. Wolves down in the drop zone at the moment. What did I want to look at? I wanted to look at Emiliano Martinez. He had 7 clean sheets last season. He obviously hasn't had any this season. 7 clean sheets last season. When was the last time we got a clean sheet? That Man City game, apparently. But before that, West Brom. So we've had 2 in 2026 so far. Make that 3, 4, 5. We've had 5 clean sheets in 2026. That's not too many, is it? So we might give Costa a run out in the next match against Wolves. Well, just a couple of changes for this match then. Emre Kurt comes in at left back, and the aforementioned Diogo Costa comes in goal. You know, statistically, attributically, if you like, you know, he is a better player than Emiliano Martinez now, but he's just a player that hasn't really settled, if I'm honest, over the last 2 seasons. So we're giving him a go today. We'll see how he gets on. We've got a new look bench today. A few players have come back from injury, the likes of Salas, the likes of Jota as well. So they're on the bench today. Lucas is on the bench as well, in case we need a backup left back. Mendes, unfortunately, was looking very tired, so he didn't play today. But there's the Wolves lineup. You can see a couple of regens poking their face into that lineup. You can have a look at our lineup now. And we've, of course, got Tom Good, Oscar Garcia, Brindley, Kurt. You know, a very young, hungry squad we've got going for Aston Villa. And I think the table is a little bit harsh on us at the moment. As I said, we've had lots of last-minute equalisers for teams. So if we can cut out those sloppy mistakes in the last 10 minutes, we could be on for a good season this year. But we'll see how we get on against Wolves. It is a big match. It certainly is a big match. It was a good ball forward by Garcia, but a good interception by the Wolves player. Here's Pippi. to Thomas on the right-hand side. It's away by Estevez. Now he has Garcia on the counter-attack. This is what we do very, very well. Garcia still going. Reyes is there, and Reyes scores his 8th goal of the season. Garcia's pace there was lightning quick down this right-hand side. Look at that. He picks up the ball from deep, and he just runs and runs and runs. Reyes is there. Glatzel's there as well. God bless him. You know, one of them two were going to score there, and we're 1-0 up within the first minute and 30 seconds. We've got to be pleased with that. Oscar Garcia's pace, only 15, and can improve. So here's Reyes. Oh, well, that nearly went in there. It wasn't intended, but it did nearly go in. That's what sort of things happen when you're playing well. Here's Garcia again, offside. Unlucky. Very unlucky. What's Garcia's acceleration? 16, so, you know, he can get off the mark very well. And he's got decent pace when he is up to speed. Reyes, back to Estevez now. Estevez on the ball. He's been a revelation at right back so far this year. Ramos to Ward. Estevez away. Glatzel. Here's Reyes again. Reyes running. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Here's Emre. Emre pushing down the left. Here's Neymar now. Good. Tom Good pushing forward into the box. Tom Good shoots, and Tom Good nearly scored. It was straight at the keeper though. But we're still 1-0 up. Neymar into the middle, and it's away. That was a disappointing corner. I want to have a little look at our corner tactic here for the left-hand side. What it keeps switching back for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. Yeah, very odd. Very odd. But hopefully, now that we've changed that it'll help us with corners today. I've just got to end up changing it again in the tactics, but I definitely did that a few matches ago. He has Reyes. Reyes, no, it's away. Oh, I thought that was Coentrao there. I was like, he must be about 40. Here's Estevez. Rice. Rice gets it forward to Neymar, who's controlled it beautifully. What a finish from Neymar. 34 years old now, but he didn't look at all 34 there as he controlled it with his chest and fired it into the corner with his right foot there. Brilliant ball from Declan Rice, who is playing excellent football. It's certainly his best football for Aston Villa so far. And this is all starting to come together. Here's Emre, gets it to Glatzel, to Good. Oh, and Neymar nearly had it again. Here's Rice. Here's Garcia. Now Estevez. Oh, not the kind of man you want having a shot from there, admittedly. Here's Emre to Rice. We can go again here, though. Williamson gets it forward to Reyes, who's lost it. Here's Ramos now. Ramos. And we've got it back. Great tackle. Estevez. Garcia. Now Garcia using his acceleration well. Brilliant ball over the top. Reyes forces the save from Areola. It could have been 4-0 at this point. This has been great to watch. Some of the football. Areola building from the back. Verissimo now to Neto. But Wolves are still in the game. Good with an excellent tackle. Here's Pippi. Pippi on the ball. Now Ward. Neto and Diogo Costa, who hasn't had much to do so far, manages to get the save. Great kick forward. Glatzel with the flick on. Reyes holding up the ball. Playing a target man's role there. That was very interesting. Williamson. Here's Estevez. Williamson again. Rice. Rice gets it forward. Reyes is there. Was he onside? Oh, well, yeah, it was a free kick. I mean, that was very nearly another fantastic goal for John Reyes, who's in some fantastic form at the moment. Can he keep it up? That's the question. Here's Neto. Neto on the ball. Cuts inside. Whoever that was, Coentrao, Ward, Lamb. Good tackle from Neymar. Now we're building from the back again. But Neymar's pace lets him down. He has lost a yard of pace or two over the last year or so. Neto with the shot and Costa holds on. But yeah, Neymar's pace is now 10. Wow, acceleration 9. I mean, I looked some point last year and it was still 14, but it has really gone down now. Oh, what a goal that is, though, from Francisco Conceição. No idea. But that gets Wolves back into it, to be fair. It hit the wall, but he had a second goal and Costa couldn't get to that. I don't think a goalkeeper in the world could have saved that. That was an excellent volley into the top corner. And, well, at half-time, it is 2-1. You just feel like Wolves are going to get back into this game somehow. 55 minutes gone. What do we do here? I'm looking at Salas and thinking he could come on. I mean, Salas was meant to be our new hero last season. It didn't quite work out that way. Let's have him as a pressing forward on support. I think that looks good. Tom Good is going to come off, and we're going to stick Jack Grealish on, who's done well, actually. You know, I'd be interested in bringing him back to the club on a more permanent basis. But we'll see how he gets on in these last 25 minutes or so, as they've switched to a 4-3-1-2. I don't like this. Rice gets it away. He has Rafa. Rafa now to Thomas. Neto. This feels like a Wolves goal. Oh, and it is. Oh! We were 2-0 up and cruising. We could have quite easily won this match. 4 or 5-0. But we're now 2-2. Davison Villela is coming on. And hopefully he's going to give us some inspiration. But Wolves back in it now. 2 goals apiece. Come on, boys. Reyes kicks off. It's Rice. Norman Williamson. Here's Estevez. Go on, pass it. No, he's running alone. Estevez gets it in. John Reyes is there, and John Reyes scores. Well, we're back to 3-2 now, and we're going to go balanced. For the last 17 minutes, you feel like more goals are going to come. Estevez with an excellent run and brilliant vision here to spot that ball. And Reyes runs onto it, scores his second of the game. And it's 3-2 now. And it's the big question, can we hang on? Can we hang on to this? I was just about to move the wingers back, but we'll see what happens here. Reyes, what a run this is from John Reyes. He's still going. He's still going. He can't shoot with his left foot, unfortunately. He is very much a right-footed player, but that's fine. Yeah, we'll have him as an inverted winger. Why not? And Salas can go in behind Reyes up top. Or shall we actually have Reyes in his favoured position of attacking midfielder? Let's go for that. For this last few minutes of the game, we're going to go cautious now. This is why I never go defensive, because you just invite pressure onto yourself. Oh dear. Well, it's Neymar. Emre gets it away. Salas is there now. Jorge Salas. He's wanting to have some fun, but didn't get it. And here's Ramos now pushing forward. Neto. This feels like a Wolves goal. What a save from Costa, who's, in fairness, had a decent game today. Don't think he could have done anything about the 2 goals. He's punched it away there. He has Pipi on the ball. What's he going to do with it? Reyes gets it away. Oh, 4 minutes added time. I'm going to go very defensive for the last 2 minutes of it. And hopefully we'll hang on. We will. And that is 6 huge points today. And big thanks to this man, John Reyes, our 80 million record signing wonder kid, who is English as well. You know, he's an English forward. He is going to take us on to some success in the future. We're going to put our arm around him. We're going to say he was superb once again. And, I mean, you look at this guy. He is just getting better and better and better. You know, his acceleration's going up. His pace is now 16. This guy could honestly break records. I had it with Paul Glatzel a few years ago. on FM18. He broke the Premier League scoring record. He scored 34 goals in 32 games. This guy's scored 7 and 8 so far this season. 2 of them were off the bench. He could be a very special player. He's already nearly a third of the way to his total from last season. And, well, we're 5 unbeaten now. And you can see we are coming up the league. We're up to 8th now after 8 games. We're only 7 points off leaders Manchester United, who we will be playing in a few weeks' time. And I think we've got to come back for this double header against the champions Liverpool and then current top of the table incumbents Manchester United. It could be a big one if we have any title interests this year. If you've enjoyed that, hit the big thumbs up button down below. Subscribe for daily Football Manager content from a Monday to a Friday. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.